over here we have jet boots, ultimate batteries, transparent armor, and energy shields if I use 2 force field emitters. I'll try it out for sure, and we'll see if that can work, but I don't know. It works, okay. It works. You want to be a phony like me? Subscribe, enable notifications, and check out my new Fallout Origins merch. Link in the description below.
Shadows over your face, and through these long nights, I've been longing for that embrace. On my mind, to get you in time. I wonder if you know your body's like a bomb, taking all the love, can't turn back time. If I could turn the glass, you're sitting back your hands, winding up this love, can't turn back time, can't turn back time.
Hello there, fellow humans. Wink, wink. We have our new modular power suit here, and it's time to get this thing upgraded and tested out. A whole lot of upgrades. But we also have 5 chance cubes behind us. And, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we have a giant chance cube that we didn't quite hit the goal for. So we were only like a couple off, so I guess, you know, I can't give you the giant chance cube until we hit that 1,200 likes, but this icosahedron should take its place since we are really close. So we'll see if we can hit that next time, but for now, we have to get some supplies to upgrade that. And you know how we get supplies? Chickens, of course. I believe we have all 5 alloys needed to make this power suit as strong as it can get. We already had the energetic alloy chickens, but let me show you how we bred the other 4, very efficiently, might I add. We needed to put silicon together with iron, so I placed that right here. We needed to put redstone next to it. We needed to put, I believe, well, let me just show you over here. These 2 made something, these 2 made something, these 2 made something. Pretty much they're all next to each other in perfect order to get us all of these combinations of chickens. The only one we haven't gotten yet is the one that is made with ender pearl and redstone, and that is the uranium chicken. So we'll have to, you know, wait until that egg is made. Unfortunately, we still don't have a nuclear chicken, but we have plenty of other things to do today. We need to put these resources to use so we can upgrade this power suit. And, fortunately, I have most of the things we need set up to at least get a start on this over here. The crusher over here is turning some coal into... Wow, look at that timing. You're done now, right? You're done? You have all the stuff? Huh? No, you're still making noise? You want to stop any moment now? You're not actually crushing anything, so if you could stop with the... Yeah, I'll break you. I'll do it. Fine. What? What is still going? I don't know what's... Break the power. Oh my goodness. It's a phantom ghost robot sound. Alright, let me just get my rocket launcher out to deal with this real quick. We got him. All taken care of. You must have missed when we went to the ghost robot dimension and defeat the ghost robot overlord with a, with pie. Okay, so that didn't actually happen. But over here, we have a bunch of different recipes that require all of these metals. Now, all of these metals, fortunately, are printable since they are just basic metals. It's just we need the chickens to get there a little easier, and now the chickens will be a renewable source of that metal. So, to start off, I believe we needed the pulsating iron to create this. Nope, I was incredibly wrong, but we're making the tinker table. So we need the electrical steel to make that. And with this tinker table, we should be able to put whatever we need onto this suit. So let's try putting this thing down. How about... Wow, does that have to be uneven like that? Fine. I'll put it right here. And then, oh. So there's a whole lot of fancy upgrades we can do with this. There's energy storage, different armor. We have 0 points of armor on this. Makes sense. There's no armor plating on it. And a whole lot of movement bursts. We have different flight jetpacks. Over here we have jet boots, ultimate batteries, transparent armor. That's quite fancy. So there's a whole bunch of different things. And energy shields if I use 2 force field emitters. Ooh, and diamond plating. Alright, so there's a lot of things that are going to be made here. I think we should be able to make quite a few of them. But to start off, the things we don't need all these metals for, I can make some carbon myofibers, which I believe these can help me make artificial muscle. Yep, that is correct. So we now have artificial muscle. And another type of thing we can make is an insulated rubber hose, which I'm sure is going to be useful at some point. A lot of dark steel and other items I already had have been going into this. And over here, I believe if we put the pulsating ingot, nope, once again, not the pulsating, we need to put in the middle, what is this for again? I believe it's for the servo motor. No, it's not. It's for the wiring. No, it's not. It's for the gloves. Alright, so what exactly was this for? Is it for the computer chip? No. I had this all set up. I just forgot what it was. Darn malfunctions. It's fine. We'll figure that out in a second. There's definitely something really important that goes... Oh yeah, dust. Ah, and that'll just make double layered capacitors. So this means that we can upgrade these basic capacitors into even stronger capacitors, which will be useful for much of this setup. Now that we have all of that, we can get into some of the more advanced things, such as the wiring. Ooh, I didn't pick up any redstone while I was down there, but that's easy enough to find. So if I use some redstone along with, what did I need for the wiring? The pulsating iron, that's what I'm going to use it for. Then we can get ourselves plenty of wiring. And the wiring, of course, can go straight into that. To make a solenoid, we just need the energetic alloy and some iron. And just like that, we can make a whole bunch of solenoids. And with the solenoids, we should be able to make some servo motors. And also with the solenoids, I believe we can make... Oh, that's not the same exact thing we needed. But what are we trying to make here? Perhaps a force field emitter. So, oh yes, we do need solenoids for this. So let's use some of those. And, ooh, what particularly does this need? Ah, an octatic capacitor. What was I trying to do with the glowstone there? Perhaps something different. I'm not entirely sure. There was a piece that needed glowstone somewhere in here, but I seem to have misplaced it. Either way, we have more to make, so we're going to have to make an increased capacitor even past the point that we were looking at before. So let's grab some of those solenoids back, and I guess we can take this glowstone out. Maybe it's just another malfunction. We have a power fist, and we have solar panels. Solar panels use the redstone alloy. And with all of this, we should be able to get some solid upgrades. So I'm going to put some of this stuff away that we have now. Make sure we have the solenoids. Make sure that we have... I believe I put all of the rest in this already. We can put the power fist in there and then just get out a new power fist. Oh, we have 2 different types of power fists apparently. They look exactly the same though, so we'll just take this one. Perfect. Now we can start working on some upgrades, including armor. So to make that armor, I need some of these capacitors that I made. And I believe I just surround them in diamonds like so. Well, how about you just tell me? Oh, so I was close. It just needs to all be moved over. And then if we do that, we should have... Really? Oh, these are the basic capacitors. Here's the double layer capacitors. Perfect. So let's get at least 4 of these. And then we'll see what else we need to upgrade the armor. Going into the tinker table. Ooh, we also need to get some sort of power storage. But let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get diamond plating and install it onto the helmet. Now, of course, there are going to be places to get energy shields upgraded as well, but for now, diamond plating should be quite good. We use 1 slot point, and we have 5 armor points. Very good. I'm hoping that there's plenty of slot points here, because I would like to install a lot of different things here. So we now have all of the diamond plating attached. Oh, and the gloves. Okay, don't take any particular armor, but they do take batteries and can do all types of things. The gloves seem like more of a tool than anything, because they can do drilling, they can chop trees, they have plasma cannons involved, you know, so how do I... Ooh, so if I get HV capacitors and force field emitters, I can get plasma cannons. That's nice. That's very nice. Ooh, and I can very easily install the basic tools, but we're not here to install basic tools. We need to get some batteries made. So let's see how we can make those. To make the EV capacitor, we need a computer chip, we need the lower capacitor, and we're going to need the octatic capacitor. Oh, That's what the glowstone was for. Pleasant. So the glowstone goes here. It seems I just mixed 2 separate recipes. And then we can take our medium-sized capacitors, which are right about, well, I think I left them in here. Yep. We can take these capacitors and put them here, and that'll make octadic capacitors. I'm going to save some of these just so we don't turn them all into the new capacitors, but we have 8 of these. Maybe a few more. We'll have 12 of those. Yes. There we go. And now we still have 4 of those to mess around with some of the lower constructions. So, for this we simply need, oh, well, we need that chip and everything, and we need other capacitors. So let's do it. Oh, yeah, we need double layer capacitors to make, no, wait, we're looking to make this one. Okay, so wiring and the capacitor. Nice and simple. Let's do this. Let's do this. And we now have a bunch of these. So we don't use up all of the octadic capacitors. Let's do that. And now we should be able to make about 4 of those. That's fine. And we can move that on to an even higher source of power. But to make this, we take an octadic capacitor and put that in with the ender pearls and solenoids. And you know I'm trying to get that plasma cannon running, right? So we need to do that. So let's put some of these into here. Let's get 4 of these made, because that sounds like a great idea. Because I'd also like to try to get force fields on this thing. And let's see what we can make now that we have all of that. I do believe I needed to upgrade these further, but then I need to make a computer chip, which takes these, which takes this, which is another process, which we may get to, but maybe not immediately. Alright, the cosmetic transparent armor. Oh, that's probably what the hologram emitter is for. Understandable. And to install the batteries, which we probably need, we're going to need to do this. Okay, so we can probably install that without much effort. Probably can't install this very easily. Ooh, we have an auto feeder in here, night vision, binoculars, I like the sound of that. Flight control so we can fly better, a clock so we have a time overlay, a compass so we know what direction we're going in. Not bad at all. But we definitely need some energy storage. So let's put an elite battery into this thing. Perhaps we should put it in the part that's actually going to get the laser emitter thing. Okay, energy storage. Let's do that. And now let's see if we can get the leaf blower. Wow, really? Leaf blower? Okay, cool. There's a prototype Omni wrench. Ooh, that looks cool. There's a whole bunch of pieces we need to make for this. Melee assist. Nice. But where's the plasma cannon? Plasma cannon. Plasma. That's the Omni probe. Let's see. A field tinker. Oh, cool. You can tinker right in the field. That's nice. And weapons. The plasma cannon. Install. Brilliant. Now, do we have enough power to fire this? I don't know, but we're going to try it out. Anything else I can install? Can we get a nice little energy shield on this? I believe we can. There we go. So we should have quite a bit of shielding, and we don't see it immediately, but let's try it out. So I've discovered this thing takes up an absurd amount of energy. We've been using our coal generator, and it has only given this thing a fraction of the power it requires. That is 135,000 off of all that coal we had, and it's wanting to charge up to 5 million. I'm hoping that just means it has an excessive battery life, but I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to do anything crazy with this fist. I'll try it out for sure, and we'll see if that can work, but I don't know. It works! It works! Okay. It works. That was an accident. It works. Huh. Cool. So we can shoot little plasma balls at things. Not quite the, crazy weapon I was thinking of, but check this thing out. Alright, we need to go find some super mutants. See how this thing does. This should do nicely. Oh, well, I missed. Oh. Come on. Ow. Oh, this armor seems to... Oh! Oh, wait, no, I just knocked him down. Come on. Proceed to be eliminated, sir. Alright. Seems like his weapons are greater than mine. At least those ones were. Huh. That got us remarkably close to failure. Let's just roll back, because that was not ideal. See a few more super mutants out there. But the force field armor, I suppose, needs more power. We need a whole lot more power. Fortunately, we have a few sources of power in mind. I guess it would be a good time to check on one of those sources of power. because that would be quite ideal if we can get our hands on it. Because, well, more power is exactly what we need for this thing. But do we have nuclear power? That is the question. We have 1 uranium chicken egg. And 5 chance cubes to open, as well as this one. Now remember, if we get enough likes, we'll open up the giant spooky one over there, which may destroy this entire area, but it'll all be worth it because it's full of good stuff. Nope. Nope. Come on, trampoline, help me out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know what? Pew! Alright, this weapon doesn't seem all that powerful. Oh, I can charge it up? That's more like it. Can the robot part stop bouncing on the everything? Alright, so seems like this still doesn't do a lot of damage. Guess we'll just have to do this the normal way. That seemed to work quite nicely. Alright, now to the chance cubes. Of course, we're going to see what we can do with this uranium chicken egg later. But for now, let's crack these things open and hope that zombie apocalypse doesn't happen again. Oh look, this time we can finally experience the cats and dogs raining. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, most of them are saved because we did this on a trampoline. Look at that. I was half expecting them to come to their unfortunate ends, but now it's bouncing cats and dogs. Look at them all. This is some of them are occasionally. Still, I feel like this is a pretty good survival rate. That's pretty good. Let's open up the 3rd cube. Get some of that stuff. The 4th cube. And more sponges and square pants. Really? I don't get this reference. Oh, and now all the cats and dogs are gone. Huh, I guess it was just a temporary thing, but they lived this time. They lived. Much like myself. In fact, what did that cube even do? Is it gonna explode? It's gonna explode, isn't it? Well, at least he is.